everything I teach in Super Affiliate Coaching Club, I've always said works very well. You don't have to have a list. You don't have to have JV partners. You don't have to have a product. You can develop it from scratch. You don't have to SEO it. Just develop the product and sell it. You can make money. And I wanted to share that with everyone, and some people have had great success, and some people still didn't know where to go. And I said, okay, well, let me do it this way. Why don't I just do it like everyone else would do it, like I teach people to do it? And that's how the first day's presentation came about. Today we're going to talk about how I develop products. Now that applies also to TKP, because at TKP we're building websites to gather emails and sell products or have AdSense clicks. So it's very pertinent to tomorrow's presentation too. So today it's going to be about how we started from scratch and how we got a product out, and we didn't know anything about it. It wasn't in the market for internet marketing. It wasn't used by me or anything, and that's what the first day's presentation is. So today, the TKP people, if you could wait till the second and third day to ask questions specifically about TKP, that would be great. If you absolutely have to ask them, fine. But there's a lot. We've got about a 50-50 mix here. So today it's all about product creation and product promotion. I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to give you the URL that we use. I'm going to give you the product. I'm going to give you the reasoning why I did it, how I did it. I actually did it in conjunction with a partner. One of my 25K coaching group members had some problems with some other stuff, and he came to me with a product. I said, this product's terrible. I have an idea. And he's done very, very well. I've done very well because it's also my product too. So that's all. That's the background information. Thank yous, I guess. First of all, my wife was at the registration table. My assistant, who normally handles that stuff, is very pregnant, so she stayed home. And my wife came down to help us out, so I'd like to thank her. And then Mario and Mark are a couple of my guys. When you guys hear me say on the calls, my guys, well, there's two of my guys right there in the background. And they actually do a lot of the work for me. They do the TKP implementation stuff for me. And in fact, it drives Mark crazy because I'll have him rebuild a site 10 times. And he says, well, why did we do it that way the first time? I said, well, because I need to test it. That's what it's all about. And the point being, too, is I pay him more than he's ever made in his life. It's not a lot, but he'll freely admit it's more than he's ever made. And so when I have him build the site 10 times, it takes me 15 minutes to walk into the room and say, no, that's not right, and tell him what to do and walk out. It takes me 10 or 15 minutes to have the site built 10 or 15 times. He gets paid more money than he's ever gotten paid. He likes the money. And the whole point is you can't do it yourself. You have to leverage other people to get the job done. And that's also about this product, is leveraging other people to get the job done. So one of the problems in both the coaching clubs is people always say, well, I don't have someone to help me. Well, it's ridiculous. You need to find somebody. It's not expensive. You can get them for $10, $15 an hour. There's a gentleman here today said he has people that work for him for $1 per piece. $1. And I know that I have programmers overseas, and we'll talk if you have questions about how to find them, we'll find them. But it's very inexpensive to get somebody to help you, $10, $15 an hour. So I may have paid Mark 10 or 15 hours worth of work to rebuild a site 10 or 15 times, but that's $150 versus the money that I'll make out of it versus the money I make by doing other things that are more productive for my time. So that's also a big thing I talk about people in the coaching club, is you have to be more productive. And this product is a lot about using other people, using leverage to get the job done. So let's go ahead and start the presentation. Did I thank everyone? Oh, and Andrew. Andrew was our video guy for my 25K coaching last September. It's been a year almost now. He did a fantastic job. He should get this out in about 3 days. It might be 4 days. Also, I'd like to thank everyone who flew in here. I've got a lot of friends that came in and clients that are friends too. And they're international flights. I know what happened last week was terrible. Some of the people canceled because of it. I can't blame you. People who flew in from Australia, we have people who flew in from Sweden, all over the country, all over the world. So I'd like to thank you too. I know it was short notice. Today was a bonus day. I didn't have a lot of time to tell the people at TK and Super Affiliate Coaching Club it was coming up, but I just wanted to let you guys know you can come if you wanted to come, so I'm glad everyone showed up. So I appreciate it, and I think that's it. And then Ken, you quit your job, right? He's not even shaving anymore, so he's living the internet marketing lifestyle. He had a very, and in fact, one of our mutual friends emailed me and told me that it was after our discussion at Serializer that, so I had to make sure I had to sit down with you and help you succeed. But he had a very, very nice position, very lucrative, high-paying job. And when I heard he walked away from it to go full-time on the internet, I was almost floored. So congratulations. I think that's fantastic. And I saw that you didn't shave this morning, so I know that, you know, now you're one of us. I should because I'm on tape, but that's it. So let's go ahead and get started.